Hello, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day, Vasant Panchami, and Ash Wednesday. Whatever you're celebrating, thank you for joining me today here. And I'm really looking forward to doing readings for you. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a certified tarot and oracle card reader. And I am really looking forward to just giving you guys greetings on Love Day. And I'm seeing that a lot of you are already coming in. So thank you for spending time with me today. It's a lot of fun. I don't do a lot of solo shows, but my guide said do it, and so I'm going to be like Scott today and do a solo. So I just want to say hi to some of you guys in the audience real quick. Archana, welcome, Archana Rao. Very good to see you, and happy Valentine's Day back to you too. And oh, Samantha's here. Good to see you, Samantha. Welcome, welcome. I love your owl. I'm a big fan of owls. We have a beautiful horned owl that lives just behind our apartment, and he's just absolutely gorgeous. I have a couple of his feathers. And Joyful Journey, I believe your name's Jen. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's good to see you, Joyful. I know I recognized you today in Gerald's show and Marina's show. That was awesome. They gave you a wonderful reading. And Sonia, so good to see you, Sonia. Thank you so much for your wonderful comments on my channel and for your comments on Basant Panchami. That's very, very sweet of you. And oh, everyone's saying hi to each other. Oh, Steve is here. All right. Oh, for those still in Valentine's Day, may your hearts be filled with loving energy. And it's Mickey from Australia. Nice to see you, Mickey. And Moira is here. Good to see you, Moira. Welcome, welcome. And Erin, you're first in line. I got your super sticker. And just to let everybody know, I do tippers first, and I spend a little more time on them. And if there's time, I will get to you at the end, but you need to be in the audience, okay? So just be aware. Moira, you are second. Thank you very much for the super sticker. I got your your question starred. All right. Oh my gosh, Scott's here. Hi, Scott. It's so good to see you. I'm doing a solo show today. I thought you'd like that. Scott has really good shows, and he's given me some really good readings. So we all appreciate you very much, Scott. Thank you for being here today. And oh, okay, Archana, I went ahead and got your question in. Thank you so much. And oh my gosh. Hi. Cowbell's here, everyone. So this is guaranteed to be awesome. Thank you so much for saying hi, Gerald. It's good to see you. He had some great shows earlier today. They're definitely worth a rewatch, guys, if you haven't had a chance to go check out his channel. And oh, feelings. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling positive, Archana Rao. That's wonderful. It's positive to see you too. And yes, Rachel, I'm doing a solo show for Valentine's Day. My guides told me to go ahead and do it. And so I went, okay. Next week we have Deanne. So, and then the following weeks we're booked all the way through May. So, this will be my first solo show in a while. So, Lalima, good to see you. Good to see you, Lalima. Beth is here. Good to see you, Beth. Thank you so much for joining. Katie, welcome. I don't recognize your name. So if you're new, welcome, welcome. It's very nice to meet you. And Naivra, good to see you, Naivra. You've been putting up some great posts lately. Those have been fun. And oh yes, your name is Jen. Thank you, Joyful Journey. That's what I thought. I thought I heard Gerald call you Jen, and so I was like, made a note. So, oh, and you usually attend via YouTube. Okay, that's why. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Katie. We really appreciate it. Oh, and Jessica, I just got your super sticker, so thank you. You are third in chat. And oh, Patricia is here. I talked to you a little earlier in chat. It's really good to see you. Oh, Venus Neptune. What a great name. I'm an astrologer, so that's fantastic. My name is Michelle. It's nice to meet you, Venus Neptune. Mary. Very cool. Yeah, Michelle Marie is my name. Sorry, here on the right there. And oh my gosh, so many wonderful people coming in. All right, Mickey, I got your question in. Jessica, you are in. And oh, okay, Katie, you just tapped via Venmo. All right, so I went ahead and put yours in the chat in the starred column as well. Laura, good to see you, Laura. Oh, I hope you and Odin are really doing well. And Lalima, usually Jonathan lets me know if I got PayPal, so I will go ahead and give a roster as those come in. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is Venus, Neptune. I read Venus and Neptune has a lot to do with Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, my Navamsha chart, which is my dharmic chart in Vedic astrology. I teach and study multiple forms of astrology because they're all amazing. I have a Mercury South Node conjunction in my 10th house in Pisces. And when I first took my Vedic astrology course, the Jyotish practitioner, my guru that I was taking it from, saw that yoga and went, "You're supposed to be a Vedic astrologer." And I went, "Really?" So the rest was history. And so I've really enjoyed doing it. It's kind of like it's like a fish in water scenario for me. It comes naturally. So oh, thank you, Gerald. We really appreciate you for being here with us. So thank you for your energy in the chat. So yes, I'm a big fan of Pisces too, Venus, Neptune. I love all the water signs, super psychic and wonderful. Oh, and Moira has a stellium in Pisces, Sun, Mercury, and Chiron. Okay, so you got a lot of, so Chiron is your wounded warrior. Mercury's the way you communicate. Mercury's actually debilitated in Pisces, so that tells me that you might be a channel. And you have a sun and moon there, so that would be new moon. Which indicates that your sun and your moon are in alignment with each other. They're emotionally compatible. So that's wonderful. Very cool. Yeah, lots of people coming in and saying hi. So thank you all so much for just being here and joining us and just being part of the chat today. And I'm just wishing you all lots of love today. So before I get into the readings, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Vedic transits that are going on, and then I'm going to dive right into your readings, okay? I just ask that you be a little more patient with me today because it's just me, all right? So first thing that's coming up. Today we have Vasant or Basant, depending on what region you're from, Panchami in India. I went ahead and posted a longer video on that with some graphics that you're welcome to check out, as well as a mantra that you can learn that can increase your creativity. So tomorrow, actually the 16th, we have Ketu at 24 and 12 in Virgo, aspecting Mercury at 24 and 12 in Capricorn. And this forms a trine because they're both earth signs. So individually, this alignment can enhance our intuition and analytical abilities and our communication skills. It's a favorable time for deep insights and effective expression. Be cautious of potential mental restlessness or overcritical thinking, because earth signs can do that. To optimize this energy, you can do Vedic remedies such as reciting Mercury's mantras. I'll give you one right now. This is very simple. It's called a Nama mantra, and it goes like this. Om Budaya Namaha. And that's a beautiful mantra that you can do whenever you feel your throat is blocked or you're having trouble communicate, because what that does is it asks the preserver of the intellect to come and help. Okay. You can also wear an emerald gemstone. That's Mercury stone. And you can just practice mindful meditation. It's best to do that in the morning before you reach for your phone or do anything like that. So collectively, this can foster clearer communication and analytical thinking. And it's important for us to maintain a really balanced perspective and avoid unnecessary criticism, because that's essential for harmony. Because, you know, the earth signs are all about that beautiful Artha yoga. They're very practical with the way that they communicate and intellectualize the world. So it's important that we're not too rigid in our understanding with each other. Then on February 16th, also, we have something called Ratha Samtami. And that is dedicated to celebrating the sun. We call him Lord Surya in Vedic. It signifies renewal, vitality, and clarity of purpose. So it's an auspicious time to enhance your physical and mental health, boost your energy, and improve your overall decision making. Beware of excessive ego or arrogance. That can be very detrimental during this time. So you can do Vedic remedies like offering water to the sun or a tree outside. You can practice Surya Namaskar, which are the sun salutations. They're yoga asanas in the morning. You can perform charity, especially in a particular area that promotes the vitality of the collective. So overall, Ratha Samtami, it promotes unity, spiritual awakening, and just overall well-being. You can engage in a lot of community rituals at this time, and you can support solar energy enterprises because they align with this energy. Because it emphasizes vitality, humility, and gratitude are also essential for both us as individuals and how we interact with society, so that we all can fully benefit from this influence. Okay. And again, that's on the 16th. And then finally, before I go into the readings, Mercury is then going to enter the sign of Aquarius. And Mercury in Aquarius is, it's going to be there until March 7th. And this can lead to a lot of innovative thinking, intellectual exploration, and a penchant for humanitarian causes. We kind of felt this with the last moon that we had. It's a favorable time for networking, unconventional problem solving, thinking outside of the box. But you do need to be aware if there's any potential detachment from your emotions or a tendency to overanalyze situations. I've got a lot of air in my chart, so I tend to overthink things. So just be careful because that can be a drawback during this time. Vedic remedies, like I just gave you Mercury's mantra, you can do that. The best time to do it is on Wednesday, Miraculous, Mercury's day. You can do that 108 times via a mala, which is a string of 108 beads. And collectively, it encourages progressive ideas and communication. You can maintain some empathy and emotional connections with others to help create more harmonious interactions with each other. Okay, lots of stuff coming up for us. I'm going to give you some more next week because we have Venus and Mars both entering a planetary war in Capricorn, and that's going to be on the 22nd. If you tune in next week and watch Deanne and I'm going to give you more information regarding that. Okay, so lots of stuff going on. I hope you guys found that helpful. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, Hershey, good to see you. I saw you. I saw Hershey's channel earlier. This is her down here. She's fantastic. Great readings. And just seeing anyone else who came in. Lynn. Oh, good to see you, Lynn. I'll go ahead and get your question in. And oh, good. I'm glad that you're looking to improve your memory function. That's wonderful. I have lots and lots of mantras. Okay, so if you guys ever need mantras, I'm your girl. And then, okay, well, I'm glad that you guys got some stuff out of it. Oh, karma cards, yes, Mickey, they're one of my favorites. Monte Farber is one of my astrology and tarot mentors, and so you'll notice that I'm going to be using a lot of both he and Amy's cards and tools during the show today. So I'm excited to read for you guys. Oh, and you're welcome, Hershey. You're very welcome. I'm always happy to promote you. Jonathan, he says the funniest things when you read because stuff comes out of Hershey's mouth and it's like, where did she get that from? It was so prolific. So it's always fun to watch. Yeah, you read, especially with Gerald and Marina and all of the other readers. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's get into the first question. I have 11 stars so far. Let me go ahead and go in order. We have Aaron Whitefoot first, and then we have Moira, and then we have Lalima, and then we have Rachel Rose. Again, then we're going to go into lightning round, okay? And I went ahead and starred all of the other questions. Oh, we have Jessica as well. Okay, I've got Jessica in there as well. All right. And then the rest of you, I went ahead and starred, okay? So we have 11 total. Just know that I'm going to spend a little extra time on tippers, okay? All right, and they go first. Reading from your spirit guides. You got it, Aaron. All right. Okay, Katie. Go ahead. If my husband's going ahead and starring the questions, if he can find Katie's question, Shri, that would be great. So that's my husband. He's in the other room. He's starring some of your questions and helping me with trolls so that I can spend more time focusing on you. And thank you, Scott. Okay. So, message from your guides. Well, the karma cards just blew up for you. So this is going to be a fun reading. I can tell already. And please be a little patient with me, guys. Wow, you've got a lot going on at work. This tells me you've got a lot of decisions to make. Okay, a lot of houses. Okay. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and, yes, go ahead and put your question there, Katie. And please let me know when you have tip. That helps keep me on track. I really appreciate it, guys. Okay. Ooh, that's very clear, Aaron. Okay. Troll's not welcome here today. Yes, Maura. Moira. Unfortunately, they have their own schedule. We never know when they're just going to pop in, right? Okay. All right, Janine, thank you for donating. Go ahead and put your question in and we'll make sure that you get started, okay? Okay. Maybe I'll go for one of these. These are yelling at me. I love that two of your cards literally say appreciate the outdoors, Aaron. So I know that that's right in line with what you do. So I love it when spirit does stuff like that. Very clear. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to jump over here really quick. Make sure I got this question in. Okay. All right, Aaron. Let me go ahead and put your question up. I love it. I love that you love the outdoors. That's fantastic. So, reading from your spirit guides. Okay, here we go, Aaron. So, I got Sagittarius and I got Virgo from the Karma card. Sagittarius is all about taking all of that energy, that fiery energy, and putting it into a laser point focus. So, they're really asking you to focus. Um, that's the main thing. This is also the card of Chiron, the wounded healer. So, this is a medicinal card. It's a card of going outside of your comfort zone and expanding your horizons. Then I got Virgo. Virgo is incredibly practical. They're the bureaucrats of the zodiac. They're the ones who keep the wolves away from the flocks by building the fences and guarding them at night. Okay. So you're being asked to basically focus and protect your material assets. That's the main thing that I got. Okay. And using them in a very practical way. Then I got 3 more cards from the Karma cards. I wasn't kidding when I said they exploded for you. I got the 6th house of service to others. I know that you do this already, and I love the nutrition in the food here. But it's also your day life, your daily routine, and your activities. So they're asking you to focus more on this particular aspect, the way you serve, and also the way that you interact um, within your job is service, because then I got the 2nd house. So you really need to pay attention to the way that you're making money in the different, they're showing me a number of different, and I know that you're involved. You make jerky, you lead people on hunts, you're working to look with the prison system. And so I asked, okay, what is going to bring him the most stability? What can he really, really put this focus on? Because I got Virgo and I got Sagittarius. And when I get 2nd house and 6th house, it's like the focus on service needs to be on making sure that you have all of the material assets necessary for you to maintain your lifestyle, but also to be of service to others. I got the 12th house. The 12th house represents hospitals, prisons, spirituality. You're going to be able to take a lot of what we call the samskaras, the past life impressions that you've taken from a past life, in addition to your role as a lover of the outdoors and connection with spirit, into, I believe, the prison system. I think this is what they're pointing out, that you are going to be, your voice is really going to carry a lot farther there. And this was maybe part of your soul's contract. Okay. So what kind of attitude can you bring into this environment? Let me see if you've said anything here. Oh, hi, Pisces greeter. Good to see you. Okay, I got your question, Katie. Thank you. Okay. So I got indecision and generosity. So this tells me that you're kind of decision. I'm always okay. Yes, I'm always putting back into my business. That's great. That's fantastic. They're saying to do that. They're also saying that there's a little bit of indecision regarding your current situation. Okay. So decide not to make a decision at this time. This will be a constructive, valid, and useful decision. So not all of the pieces are quite clear yet. So there are a few things that still need to. Oh, it was in one of the last readings to secure my base. Okay, so you're still securing your base. It's not quite ready for you to move into this new energy quite yet, because not everything has been revealed yet. Okay. When it is, I got generosity. Okay, it literally says generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention after you've taken care of those areas. That 6th house, that 2nd house that came up for you in the karma cards. Okay. So I said, what is the best way for Aaron to maintain this generosity, but to also maintain all of those other areas of life? Okay. I'm nervous to go into the prison and do a lecture. I'm processing how to give it. This is the card for you. Okay. I got it. And you can run this past somebody too, but I got the King of Wings. Okay, this is the same as the King of Swords. You have to take your emotions out of the equation. Okay, this is a person who can use laws, both natural and man-made, diplomacy, history, common sense, and a broad understanding of human nature to solve problems or to get his way. And you can do this. And this is kind of how your speech needs to be formulated. Okay, you possess the wisdom to know what is best. The reason you're going into the prisons is they don't. Okay. And you can impart some wisdom on them. They want you to include a lot of educational and philosophical knowledge. Those are really important, because a lot of the people that are there are still in the dream world. They're not quite in reality. And that's what got them there. Okay. When people are overly emotional, which they tend to be when incarcerated, They, how do I say this? They need someone who's assertive, who stays focused, and who takes control of the dynamic. And so that's the kind of speech that you need to give in order to get through. Okay. Relationships tend to be second nature on a mental front here. Um, hmm. They're saying share your sharp philosophical insights. Okay. If you have trouble with that, go to your favorite books and pieces of literature, parables, wise people in your community, and seek advice from them. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay. Literally come into it like a teacher. Stay focused, stay controlled, and keep your emotions out of the equation because they're already dealing with a lot of emotional imbalances. It is, and if they see you as someone who is mentally sound and there, then okay, I was going to tell them to work on their high school, college, or diploma. Excellent. So that confirms it. So your guides support that type of speech or philanthropy. So I did pull a couple of word affirmation cards for you, Erin, and it literally says appreciate outdoors. And so I just love it when spirit does that. So the appreciate card, it reminds me of this one reminds me of one of Gerald's tapestries. It's all the different beautiful backgrounds there. This is Amy Zerner. She's also creates tapestries. So I appreciate all that I have, excuse me. I appreciate all that I have. Take time to smell the flowers, whether you own the garden or not. Pay attention to the resources available to you, not what you lack. Let those you appreciate know how you feel. So that's something you can carry into the week. Just show appreciation for others. And most importantly, this new opportunity, because it's being given to you for this very beautiful reason. And they really want you to go outdoors because that's going to bring you a lot of that clarity. Remember, I got that Sagittarian energy, the Virgo energy. I take time to get outside. Our body is an accumulation of our past. Our mind is filled with thoughts of the future. Our breath unites our body and mind in the present moment. Go for a walk outside, preferably in beautiful surroundings. This is going to help you stay present when you give your speech. The prison, okay? Going out in nature grounds you. It puts you in that state of that beautiful King of Wings energy. Okay. And I noticed that there's a lot of transformation going on here, but he's up in a mountain. Okay. He's done the work. Okay. So, your best place to pray is outdoors. That's wonderful. And you've been telling people you appreciate them even. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that's being well received. So, yes, I absolutely love that for you, Erin. So I hope that was helpful. Your guides, I mean, they're really excited for you and the work that you're doing. You literally signed up for stuff like this. And I know that when Betsy was on the show a few months ago, she tapped into your past life energy and she picked up that you were a Buddhist monk. And so when you're out in nature, try to maybe tap into that wise core within you when you're out there. And to see if they can offer you any insights from your past and how that can help you with this new venture. So I'm excited for you. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, come back. Let us know how you're doing. Oh, Ilias is here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome from Twitch. And oh, Care Bear, welcome, welcome. You're baking a cake. Yum. What kind of cake? I love cake. Oh, and thank you so much, Erin. You're awesome too. You always make your week and day when you go. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Go for that wise core. It's in there. Awesome, awesome. Okay, and Pisces Greeter is saying happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And whenever Pisces Greeter enters the chat, they make sure to say hi to everyone. So we really appreciate that. You live up to your name, Pisces Greeter. So awesome. Okay. Oh, Kuldeep, welcome, welcome. Okay, so our next tipper is Miss Moira. So let me find your question, Moira. There are 14 stars so far. Oh, now 13 because we did Erin. So Moira, you're next. Would appreciate a message from my mother, Grace. Oh, she passed away in 2018. I had a dream about her last night. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing what she has to say. That's beautiful, Moira. And again, thank you all so much for giving me some extra time to do these today. So I appreciate your patience. Okay, Miss Moira. Okay. Oh. Okay. I have these beautiful Talking to Heaven cards by James Von Prague, and they're signed, and I just absolutely love them. I got them for, I believe, close to Valentine's Day last year, along with the Enchanted Love Tarot from my husband, and I've really enjoyed doing readings with them. They're a lot of fun. So I'm just getting to your cards here. Okay, making sure I get the right one. Okay, so that's the big message. Okay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Valentine's Day and you did something fun. We pretty much just chilled out. I snuggled this morning with Jonathan. It was so nice. All right. Oh, that's very clear. Ooh, you're entering some growth. That's exciting, Moira. I love your photo, by the way, too. I'm not sure if that's your cat or a meme, but we're cat people, so I think he's really cute. I love those cards too, Care Bear. And I'm doing the karma cards too. So, oh, you are definitely stepping into something new, Miss Moira, and your mom's excited about it. I'm not sure if your mom's an Aries, but that came out for you. See if she's got any other messages for you. It's always easier for them up there because they're in peace and supported, and they have all their loved ones around them. And it's a little harder for us down here, especially when we go through holidays without them. So let's see if she has anything to say about relationships for you. Oh, hello. All right, Mom. Ooh, very clear. I wonder why she sent that. Let's see if I got anything here. Question is in. Okay, we're getting a lot of stuff from Mom. She's very talky, so that's good. Now, I do mediumship with my cards, so that's kind of how I connect. It takes me a little longer if I tap into the person in general. So I just use my cards to make it a little bit quicker. Yeah, this was a fiery woman. I've got some energy here. Okay, so she's really encouraging you. And she's okay. Let's see what you have to say here. Oh, lots of fire in her chart. Well, that would explain the cards. Okay. Okay, great. Well, the first message that oh, that's Tabby. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's beautiful. Okay. Okay, so your mother, Grace, she passed in 2018. That was a rough year for a lot of people. So my condolences to you, Moira, and know that she's in a much better place. One of my favorite things to do for clients is I do prajna charts, so I can see what it's like on the other side for people that have passed over and what legacy they left behind that their inheritance can take advantage of. And she's got a lot to say. So, Moira, the first card, I'm going to go ahead and open chat over here so I can see if you say anything. Oh, and Care Bear. Okay, Care Bear. I'm so sorry. You used to sing in your dreams. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for the encouragement, Care Bear. Okay. So, Moira, the first card I got was life is a series of choices. Choose love. Love is the true nature of your soul. By making a choice from love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. Remember in life, when I would let other people's opinions define who I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. Oh, that's so sweet. She's asking you to not live in fear. She's aware of the power of love on the other side. Okay, so by making the right choices, you welcome abundance into every aspect of your life. I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Oh, so with every choice you make, stay true to your nature and choose love. That's a great message for Valentine's Day. Fear separates, love unites. From over here, I will try to remind you to always attempt to see love in all that you do. That way you can live happier and a more fulfilling life while here on earth. Your mom's amazing, Moira. That was awesome. I'm so glad she came out to tell you that. So if you've been struggling with some fear, some indecision, I asked, what's going on there? Okay. I got the growth card. You're going through some growth right now. See that beautiful peacock? Though peacocks they're one of the most auspicious and beautiful birds. Okay. But it's not a coincidence that Mangala, the god of war, rides a peacock into battle. So they can be very fierce as well. So when you're stepping into this period of growth, step out of fear and into love. I think that's the message that Mom was sending, okay? That Grace was sending. Feel open, willing, and proud of your desire to explore new opportunities for self-development. So she's going to be with you when you start making those big changes in life and heading into growth. Okay. And there's something about the number 19 here. All right. Okay. Maybe they're just pointing that out to me. Then I got Aries. This is the fire. Okay. This tells me that you might be stepping into something new, and she doesn't want you to fear that. She's actually going to be with you throughout that. Okay. That is a really beautiful card to get. That's why I asked. She's got to probably have a lot of fire in her chart, because Aries are very, they're fearless, right? They've got this beautiful, beautiful, how do I say this? Go-getter energy. It's very Martian. All right. So she's encouraging that within you. And then I got the Four of Gems. She's saying that you need to hold on to what you have right now. Okay. Just take care of your home, take care of your family. It's time to think like a successful executive as you step into this growth and this new fiery Aries-like energy. What you save and conserve now will greatly benefit you in the future. So building a strong foundation, taking responsibility, keeping your eyes on the prize, getting those affairs in order. She's going to help you through those transitions. But the main thing is you need to manage your possessions and guard them very carefully right now. That is her main message for that area. Okay. And then I'm going to do one more for you because she is a very talkative gal. I got Acceptance from my Whispers of Ganesh. This is a really beautiful card. I think this is going to help you as you start stepping into these new modalities of being and thinking and living, and just trying to grow, soul growth. It's not always easy, but you know that you've got this. So there's a great freedom in accepting the way that things as they are. So you cannot move forward on your path until you release some of the blame, some of the anger, and some of the sorrow that you've collected on your life's journey. So she's reminding you to release, forgive those in the past that have hurt you, and be willing to forgive yourself too. And that's going to open the door for that new growth coming in. Open your heart to the world outside and to the one within. That's the Atman, the Holy Spirit, whatever religious doctrine or philosophy that you follow. It just represents that beautiful soul within telling us the right direction. Okay. So you may find that you can laugh at things instead of getting infuriated. That comes with growth, okay? Your contentment in life will improve dramatically when you harness your ability to look at the world from a more spiritual perspective, okay? Don't try to control everything. Don't try to fix everything. That's why I think I got that possessive card. But also protect what you have, okay? If you feel like you've been kind of overly serious or tense, now is the time to start remembering happiness and just step into acceptance of yourself and your situation, okay? And learning to that forgiveness piece, I think, is really important too. Okay, Moira? Oh, you had a difficult relationship with you when you were young. So maybe that's why. She said, on the other side, that's not here. That's all earth stuff. It's not up here. It's love. It's agape. And my husband usually puts like good vibe music on while I'm doing my readings. And this just popped up. I'm going to show it to you because I believe it's a sign. Okay. It's on the other side of my camera. The Anahata chakra just came up. See that? And it's pulsating. So choose love over fear. I think that's the main message that you're getting from mom. Okay, Moira? And I'm excited for these new projects coming your way. I hope that was helpful, and I'm sending you lots of love, and so is everybody else in the chat. So Mickey and Care Bear, thank you so much. And Pisces Greeter, thank you all so much for offering Moira some love. We really appreciate it. Best chatters. All right. Oh, Viviani, good to see you. Welcome. I love talking to Viviani in chat. It's fabulous. Okay. So let's get on to our next question. Moira, thank you for sharing your mom with us today. She's a really beautiful person. And welcome, Prophetic Reader. Thank you for joining us. Love your name. Prophetic Reader too. Very cool. All right. So our next question is Lalima. So let me find your question, Miss Lalima. And just to let everybody know, we have Lalima and then Rachel Rose and then Katie Gee and then Janine Barnes, and then we'll get into lightning round, okay? If you want me to spend more time on you, go ahead and tip. Otherwise, I'll just pull a quick card for you and your question toward the end, okay? Otherwise, I'm here for hours. So I'm not Scott. He's amazing. I don't know what your record is, Scott, but I think it's like 12 or 13 hours or something. He's amazing. I just don't have that. So, all right. So we are looking for Lalima. Let me find it. Reading from your guides. Okay. All right. You got it. All right, so Ganesha said no. I'll go to another deck. It's interesting to see which decks choose you guys. I'm always curious to see which ones want to come up. Oh, seventh house stuff. That's going to be interesting. So that tells me to go to my relationship deck. Well, Lima, we know you're supposed to be focusing on career and stuff like that, but they have you focusing on a relationship in your life this week. I don't know why, but we're going to find out. That's clear. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, you got some good stuff coming. Oh, thank goddess. This is fantastic. Okay, but there's going to be a little bit of a delay. All right, so let's put this. And okay. Just making sure I've got someone on Facebook over here. 1 second, guys. All of them. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why they have you focusing on this. So I'm going to get some other cards. Oh. Why are you having her focus on this? And please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're surrounding yourself with better people. That would explain a lot. Congratulations, Lalima. You're clearing some stuff up. What kind of people are these? Okay. Interesting. I got that twice. Okay, so you've got some good people in your life that are going to really help you relationship-wise with your goals and your aspirations, and you've got some blocking it. All right, so I'm going to warn you about the ones that are blocking it and encourage you with the ones that are supporting you and have your best interests, because the guides, they see everything. They can hear the thoughts, they can see the future, and they are definitely warning you about this relationship area. Okay. You know what to do. Okay. Okay, Lalima. So the first card I got was the seventh house. And that's why I ran over to my relationship decks and looked up some extra stuff for you, because this tells me that there is someone in your life, a partnership, who has an influence over you and what you're doing right now, or will have an influence over you and what you're doing right now. So I asked, what does that look like? And I got the 8 of Roses reversed. Okay, so there's maybe some communication problems interfering with your relationship with this person. Your intentions might be misunderstood. Okay, plans and directions could go awry. This is my card for delays. This is the same as the 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, so this could be like communications that are missed, computer problems, lost emails, answering machines breaking. Of course, today we have just like our cell phone getting too crowded, just things remaining like getting lost, remaining unanswered. This is kind of like a Mercury retrograde kind of card. So this also tells me that secrets can be revealed prematurely in order to, and they're not going to be handled correctly because they're not being delivered with the right amount of tact or timing. And you may fear that you may be taken for granted or resent a slight because of the issues with communication going on here that I'm seeing coming up. Okay. So I said, what is going to come out of this? I got that there's a reward in this situation. I got the Ace of Gems. A reward from heaven is coming your way. And this particular relationship could be, or person could be standing in the way. Okay. So just be aware of that. Once you do that, once you are aware of that, you're going to end up in a 10 of Gems situation. This is the same as the 10 of Pentacles. This is fantastic. It's a big yes card. It's a relationship or partnership that has been securely built from the ground up, and it can survive the test of time. Okay. It's not something that's been rushed. It's not something that has been a headache. Okay. The seeds you planted will bear fruit. It's a good time to make really important decisions once you are able to kind of remove that block. And you can establish your own dynasty with this card. Okay, this is a really beautiful card. And your success is assured if you invest conservatively and don't gamble or make impulsive decisions. That's the main thing that they're saying. Okay. Because I got that the block, I asked who the block was, that eight of wands that was blocking that beautiful energy that I saw coming. And I got that this is an unrequited love. And I pulled it twice because I was a little confused as to the meaning, and they did it again. And I'm like, okay, tell me what this means. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay. So this is a person that might be kind of like hanging out in the wings and influencing you. You need to drop them because there's something better waiting for you. And this has to do with, all levels of relationships, not just the close ones. Okay. Because when you surround yourself, this is the goddess of charisma. When you surround yourself with beauty and positive people, you bring out that 10 of gems energy, that 10 of pentacles energy. Okay. I surround myself with beauty and positive people. Use this gift when the world seems a frightening place or when people refuse to support you for all of the beautiful positive efforts that you're doing. Remember, your actions to improve yourself are threatening to those who want to try to control you or resist improving themselves. Okay. I ran into this as a young woman. Okay. And it sounds like you're heading into this as well. Not everybody is going to fully understand your level of success and understanding in the way that you cognize the world. Okay. They're going to hate you for it. You just got to move on. Okay. And just keep growing. Use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to remind you of how wonderful and enjoyable life is. And when you do this, you're going to start attracting people that are more like you, that are more in your vibe, that aren't going to hold you down or feel jealous of you or hold you back. Okay. All right. I went to my goddess oracle so I could have someone that you can take into the week. And I got Athena. I love the little beautiful owl there, barn owl. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So that block that I saw, you know it's there. You know who it is, and you can remove that and move forward. Okay. So I hope that that was very helpful for you. I'm sending you lots of love, Lalima, and yes, I did get your super chat, Jessica. All right. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to go ahead and a lot of people are asking, you guys are asking about questions. We have Rachel Rose next, and then Katie Gee, and then Janine Barnes, and then Jessica Lynn. And then I'm going to go ahead and get into your wonderful, your readings from the other comments. Okay. All right. And we are starring those. And I will, you have to be here at the end to get those answered. Okay. So just be aware of that. All right, guys. Okay. So our next question is Rachel Rose. Rachel Rose. There you are. I am about to put in a letter of termination to my landlady tonight. It's been difficult the past few days with her. She's combative. Okay. It's a grand loss. I'm supposed to move March 14th to the Lake House apartment 210. Oh, that's a 3. I wanted to be sure that this was the appropriate decision. Thanks. Okay. Don't kill the messenger if I get bad cards. Okay. This is clearly something karmic that you've been dealing with for a long time, given the number of times you've had to move, Rachel. We all have those weird things that we're moving through. I mean, I've got a burnt 4th house in my chart, so I've dealt with a lot of real estate issues, and my heart goes out to you. But I'll try to go for a clear answer for you. If not, you're definitely going to need to start looking, because you've already made a decision to with the landlady. Okay. Okay. All right. And let's see. Oh, and people are asking about the amount. Tip what you can, but know that if you tip $1 or $2 or $3, basically all goes to PayPal or the service. If you tip $5 or more, I usually get a little bit more from that because they tend to take about $1 off. So if you're asking monetarily about that question, great. But just give what you can, and I'm happy to help. Okay. All right. Okay, that's clear. Oh, it involves communication. Okay, well, that would explain some combatant stuff going on. So they really want you to use your intellect in this, get your emotions out of it. Okay, Rachel? That's clear. Okay. Ooh. Well, you definitely need that. Yeah, they're definitely coming out for you, Rachel. Let's see. Let's tap into the landlady a little bit and see if that can be her relationship with you. Oh yeah, that's not good. She's not emotionally stable, so you're making a good decision by. This is the person who's not emotionally stable, so she's not going to really be reasoned with. Okay. Let's see here. What about you in the situation? Indecision. Yes, that is occurring. Okay. Okay. Can I get a clear yes or no, guys? Yeah, it looks like you're going to have to put a little bit more work into this, Rachel. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. I'll put that for you. Interesting. Okay. Got it. All right. So it's going to take a little bit more work on your part to maybe solidify this. Okay, Rachel. So the first card I got was Mercury. So you're going to have to use your intellect, not your heart, to make this decision. Okay. When you do this, I got Sekhmet. You need to be strong. Okay. See those beautiful lions there? It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So persevere. This is the year of strength. This is 2024. So we're dealing with a lot of that stuff. Okay. So this is what you're aiming for, quiet time, because I know that this has been just this horrible, toxic situation. And it's hard to make decisions when you're stuck in a chaotic jumble of noise, especially when you're working in music the way that you do. But it says take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. You might have to leave the apartment to do that, but they're saying you're going to make the best decision on where you need to move when you are coming from a calm place, because they're saying right now you're coming from a very impulsive place because you've been through some stuff, okay, with this person, and they just they're on your last nerve. The reason I say that is I got the King of Shells reversed. This person is misusing their power, and they're not very emotionally stable. Okay, so they're not really seeing what you're seeing, or they're not capable of empathy or even sympathy regarding your situation. Okay, so this is someone who is really out of balance because this came up upside down. Okay, and when I get kings, this is someone who's out of balance using their power. They just don't care. She simply just doesn't care, but she's making noise and she's causing problems. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you that, but this is an unbalanced person. Okay, the reason I say that is because I then got the Eight of Wings. I got the indecision card. Okay. And this came up reversed. This is a no card. So you haven't found the right place yet. All right. But being indecisive will work against you in this case. So if you're feeling hopeless or just overly restricted with this apartment situation, and you're clearly in this crisis of indecision, you may not be able to obviously commit to something right now. You still have some research to do. Okay. You can get your, okay. Decide not to be around toxic people, or you're going to feel insecure and make inappropriate decisions. Okay. That's another thing that they're saying. And that's going to help with moving out. But they're saying that it's not. Okay. Be more clear, guys. I'm going to pull another card. Okay. Work. They're saying focus on the career. It's blessed. So at least you've got that. Okay. Accept invitations that support your career and other ambitions, and choose work and choose to live based on that. Okay. This will allow for a mutual support between your live-in situation and your work situation, so that you're not having to basically sing and or play above the cacophony of noise that you're dealing with this landlord. Okay. Mutual support will help you grow further in this. Okay. So this is a good time to seek advice of a really trusted friend right now, a counselor. You can they can help share some solutions to your situation. So they're saying that like getting together with one or two people that have your best interests at heart, that are making good decisions in your life, can help you brainstorm through this. And they're saying do it at like a nice cafe with like really calm music where you're eating and you're relaxed and you're in a happy place. Okay. They're saying that food helps ground you. So having some food in your stomach and like some tea or something with these two people can help you choose the next apartment. Okay. Because they're asking you to reorganize your life. You see all the birds in this card? This is kind of a disorganized, a jumble of birds. Okay. Take time to organize. Time and effort. Okay. The time and effort it takes to make lists and schedules and put things in their proper place is an investment in yourself that always pays off, especially when you're trying to do something challenging. When you meet with the friends that have your best interests, um, so I am saying that you should move, but the place that you are choosing right now, number 210, is not the best place. You're going to have to do some more research, okay? And they literally showed me an image of you, Rachel, sitting behind your laptop with friends at a cafe, making lists and making like pros and cons of each place that you're finding on Trulia and Redfin and all of these other places that you're looking up for rentals, okay? You're going to need to involve other people to help you make this decision, okay? Because they're saying that your picker is a little impulsive. And they're saying pick a friend who's really organized and has their stuff together because they're going to see stuff that you may not see, okay? Okay. So, all right. I did pull one self. Because I go to my self-care oracle when I see that you're going through some stuff. And I got that you need to take out some time for pleasure. Okay, this is the pleasure that we take part in downstairs. Okay, so uh, release this area. Okay, if you need to do some sacral work on yourself, they're supporting that. Okay, and that'll help release some of the tension that you're feeling and put you in a better mood, at least for a while. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Rachel, and thank you so much for joining. And I know that this has been a really difficult process for you, but I got that, yes, this is a toxic relationship with the landlord. She doesn't really care about your feelings, your wants, or your concerns. But what you can do is sit down with those friends over the next month because you do have a month to find a place and research, 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 organize, 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 and let their opinions in because they're saying that you're a little too impulsive when it comes to picking a place because you're coming from a place of fear and you need to come from a place of trust and organization and peace. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Rachel. And I'm sending you lots of love. And you don't have to move in a month. Oh, thank God. Okay. That's good. So yeah, but they said that the current place that you're looking at is because you said March 14th, and that's a month from now. So that's why I said a month. Okay. All right. You're welcome, honey. And come back. Let me know how you're doing. Okay. And I'm sending lots of love to Ollie. All right. Okay. Oh, you just talked about it. Good. Okay. So just to let everybody know, we have Katie Gee next. And then we have, I hope I said your name right, G or Gee. We have Janine Barnes. Then we have Jessica Lynn. And then we have Ilias. Okay. So then we're going to get to lightning round after that. Okay. So our next question. Let's find you, Miss Katie. Love these little stars. They help me find your questions. Oh, it's a long one. I have a crush or love interest I met recently in my area. Okay. He's gone through a major relationship breakup about 16 months ago. Okay, that's some time. Okay, I think you got his name or mentioned him. I fear I've messed up the start. I'm not sure if I should do anything. Big spark at meeting. Mixed messages since his April birthday. Taurus or Aries, not sure. Sag, Leo, Sag. Lots of fire going on there. That tells me there might be some impulsive stuff going on. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and ask my cards what's up, and we'll figure out what's going on regarding this energy around you. Interesting. Okay. And I'm using the Enchanted Love Tarot, everyone. It's by Amy Zerner and Monte Farber, obviously purchased responsibly. But it's a fabulous deck for getting those relationship readings. My husband gave me this deck for this is what the back of the cards look like. He gave this to me for Valentine's Day last year, along with the soulmate path. So I'm going to go ahead and do some bibliomancy for you too. Okay, Katie Gee? Oh, that's clear. Seems to be a... Okay, make sure I've got this question in. Okay, that's clear. Yeah. I'm not getting great cards for you, honey. I'm just going to let you know. Okay. And I'm going to pick some hopeful ones for you. Okay. Just to kind of carry into the week. Go with your gut on this one because it's not. Okay. All right. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. So, wow. Okay. They don't want you focusing on the relationship right now, Katie. They want you focusing on your bank account, your savings. Okay. The reason I say that is because I got pay attention to the red flags. This is another love oracle that I get. It says the signs are cautioning you about this person. Okay. There's some red flags and it has to do with money, savings. These are our material assets. This is what we keep in our savings account. Okay. So this isn't like our house or our car. This is like checks, money, bank accounts, pensions, like things like that. Okay. Things that keep us going. Second house of Taurus. Okay. They want you to focus on that area when it comes to this relationship. They're also saying to free yourself. It's time to take control of your life back. Okay. Again, I wish I got some better cards, but there's something off about this particular energy. Okay. Then I asked, so what are the red flags other than pay attention to your bank accounts? Okay. I got a big no card. I got the 10 of wings reversed. Okay. This is the worst has happened to this person. Okay. They're a little uncertain. They're not really sure that love can necessarily be theirs. Their hopes and dreams were dashed a bit. There was some remorse and anguish about this lost relationship. Okay. They need to start seeking support from those who have gone through similar difficulties can help this person through it. And I think this is a card for you too. Okay. So I want you to drop any feelings of hopelessness or of being unloved or abandoned, because that just leads to depression and you don't need that in your life. Okay, Katie. Professional help may be necessary to help get yourself back on the path of true love. Okay. Because you do have a beautiful heart. Okay. Then I got another card. Okay. It's another no card. I'm just giving you some love as I say this. Okay. Either too much or too little evaluation can be detrimental in your search for love right now. Okay. Try to appear to be consistent to someone that you're really interested in and stop playing, he loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. Okay. It's going to work against you. All right. Avoid that crying over spilled milk attitude. Try not to complain. It can only inflame the issue in this area. But there's some major changes that have taken place, and one or both of you are kind of ignoring that. Okay. Those changes, whether they're for better or for worse, they need to be acknowledged and acted upon. Okay. So this is a card of reevaluation, and it came upside down. So it tells me that some evaluation needs to happen and it hasn't occurred yet. Okay. I'm seeing if you said anything here. Okay. Nothing yet. All right. So this is the advice they have for you moving forward. So again, this is for you to do. Okay. This is for you to do because you have to put yourself first, free yourself. Okay. I got the release card. Okay. I let go of hurt and anger, welling up from pain, sorrow, and regret. Tears bring much needed release for feelings too strong to hold on to inside. Some think crying is a sign of weakness, but tears promote health, both mentally and physically. Girl, cry it out. Just cry it out. You are going to release something when you do that. And that's going to open you up to more self-love, which is going to bring in a love that matches your vibration. Unfortunately, this person at their particular point or area in life cannot give that to you now. They're still carrying around their own wounds, and it sounds like you are too. Okay. So work needs to be done on both sides. Okay. I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but just not right now. Okay, neither of you are in a place where that can be a healthy transition for either of you. Okay, so that's probably why you're having some issues there. Okay, you had a big spark at first. That's wonderful. But big sparks are not always a good thing. Okay, I'll tell you, some of the biggest sparks I've ever had when I was dating in my 20s and 30s were from narcissists. Now, I'm not saying this person is, but the cards are pointing toward a lot of red flags coming your way. Okay, because okay, he did say I'm in a weird place right now. That would be the cards. Financially, weird place. Emotionally, weird place. There's some stuff that he's working through, and you got to give him the space to do that. Otherwise, it's not only going to affect and a possibility of a relationship, it could affect a friendship as well. Okay, so just giving him the space to deal with his stuff, and then you take some time back and deal with your stuff, and you can bring it back to the table at a later date, and or move on to a better relationship for you. But the answer is no, not right now. Okay, so okay. So he's younger, and I discovered his former partner is my age and looks similar. Okay, so that's probably why the big spark was there, and you probably remind him of the former partner. So he wouldn't be dating you, he would be remembering her. And that's not fair for you, honey. Okay. So that needs to be healed, and you need to heal some stuff in you before you can kind of move on from this. But know that you've got this. Okay. You said, okay, good. All right. Well, I'm glad that the guides were able to tap into that for you and give you some advice. I'm going to pull a self-care card for you. Ooh, fun. Watch a movie. Get the snacks out. If you have a kitty or a puppy, they want to join you, okay? There's a lot of really great movies right now, whether it's a romantic comedy for Valentine's Day or you're into it doesn't matter what you're into. Do something that you really love, okay, that you really want to watch, and just sit down and relax, pop the popcorn, have some fun, okay? And, oh, I'm so glad that was helpful. You are no pet right now, okay? So I just said that because there's a kitty cat in the card, but yeah, you might bring a friend over or something like that to sit with you and enjoy. All right. All right, Katie. I wish I had better cards for you, but come back if you meet someone else and maybe I'll get good cards for them. So I'm sending you tons of love. Okay. Oh, you are a cat person. Well, maybe a cat is in your future. Give me 1 second because I'm always curious about that. Okay. If you focus on it, by September, a cat could come into your life. So this would be off September or October. Okay. That's Sagittarius energy. Or it could be a Sagittarian cat. That's interesting. So it's supported. So that's good. All right. Oh, Heather's here. Good to see you, Heather. I'm doing a solo show today. It's actually really good. It's going really well. The chatters are amazing. You guys are being really cool. And we haven't had any trolls yet. So yay. So oh, and Moira says nice. Yes, we're small dog and cat people here. So, and we love big dogs too. It's just we're apartment people. So there's usually weight limits and things like that. So, oh yes, and he's killing whatever trolls he can in the background. We're both on board tonight, Heather. So it's so good to see you. And no worries. All right. So our next question is oh, Janine Barnes, fun. All right, let me find your question, Janine. I'm excited to read for you. Okay, Miss Janine. And just to let everybody know, after Janine, we have Jessica Lynn, and then we have Ilias from Twitch, and then I'm going to go into lightning round unless I get a tip from you guys, okay? And if you have tipped, let Jonathan know in the chat, and he'll go ahead and star you and look that up, okay? Because it's hard for me to do this while everything else. Okay. So let's see, Janine. Let me find you here. Janine, there you are. I'm going away for 5 days on my own in June. Oh, fun. Any advice or words of enlightenment, please? That's exciting. Okay. June. On your own in June. Ooh. Oh, okay. So it's going to involve career and spirituality. Interesting. So there's something spiritual waiting for you there, and it has to do. I don't know if you're going down there for your career, but the 10th house came up. So I'm going to go ahead to my creativity oracle. I love karma cards because they tell me which decks to pick. It's like, ooh, 10th house, creativity oracle, or ooh, 7th house. That would be enchanted love oracle. So They like to, oh, there's some indecision. Okay. Right now. Oh, thank you, Moira. You're so sweet. I have a lot of fun doing this and hanging out with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Ooh, exploring. Okay, let's see if Ganesha has anything to say. He's my guide. He's chatty. Yep. There he is. Okay. Okay, just put that one. Let's see, maybe some affirmations your way. This is clearly about like how you shine in the world, your career. That's some exciting stuff. And it also ties in your spirituality. So this is going to be an enlightening trip for you. I'm excited for you, Janine. Okay, nothing there. Let's try this deck. What do you guys have to say to Janine? Oh, that's clear. Anything else? Ooh, it flew out. That's a good one. Okay. So, Miss Janine, I got some good cards for you. The first two I got have to do with the 10th house and the 12th house. The 12th house rules hospitals, asylums, ashrams, churches. It rules our spirituality. It's hidden things. Okay. And the 10th house rules our career, how you shine in the world. So those are the two areas that your guides are going to be working on with you during this trip. There's going to be some type of revelation or advancement in these two areas. So this is going to be really fun. I'm really excited for you. So I went to my creativity oracle and I got indecision and explore. So this tells me that not all of the details have been worked out yet. If you look at the indecision card, she's holding a fan, okay, and she's just kind of contemplating her next move. Decide not to make a decision at this time. This will be constructive, valid, and a useful decision. So there's part of this particular trip that hasn't come. There's something involved that hasn't fully come to light yet. It will later, and it will allow you to make a decision as to whether to go to that particular place at that particular time. Is what they're showing me, okay? Because something hasn't come to the surface yet regarding that particular activity or venue. Then, okay, ignore the trolls, guys. Jonathan's on them. I see them. Okay, always when I mention them. Okay, so we have the explore card. What they want you to do is not decide right now, but instead to get out and explore. Okay, trust your imagination to help you journey through your inner landscape to find what you seek. Oh, this tells me that you actually have access to your guides during meditation. They're going to take you to a few places while you're doing that and provide those insights that will help you make a better decision when you get closer to the trip. Okay, so that's good. And they also want you to explore while you're there and not to put too many. Okay, guys, don't be too structured or organized. Leave room for those side trips. It's like a side trip thing that they're showing me. It's there might be a place or venue you want to go to last minute that might be really fun. That's what they're showing me, okay? Okay. So then I went to my affirmations and I got some great cards for you there. Before I get into those, one of my guides came out. I don't know if he's a guide for you, but he's one of my favorites. His name is Ganesha, and we had Ganesha Jayanti yesterday. He's fabulous. He can help remove a lot of obstacles in your path. Okay. And yes, the trolls are on Facebook, Heather. I am on 6 channels. So it's really fun when they show up on Twitch. It's like, oh, geez. So yeah, just ignore them on Facebook, guys. So basically what they're saying is on the trip, Janine, you're going to learn a sense of belonging. Okay, you're going to learn to find security from within. In this card, you can see that Ganesha has a mouse as his vehicle. That signifies triumph over the ego because the mouse symbolizes the ego. The ego can eat away all that's good or decent, just like rats getting into grain. But this little mouse, his name is Mushak, and he is Lord Ganesha's Vahan. Vahans are vehicles. And he basically used to be this giant demon who was wreaking havoc around the world. And so the gods sent Lord Ganesha to fight him. And before Lord Ganesha even attacked this giant demon, the demon got on his knees and prayed to him for forgiveness. And so Ganesha, he said he decided to forgive him under one condition, that he has to serve him forever. And so the demon, he accepted the condition, and Lord Ganesha turned him into a mouse and he became his Vahana. So whenever you guys see Vedic deities or gods or goddesses, and they're like riding a tiger or a mouse or something, it represents a demon that they've conquered. And this for us represents the demons within ourselves that we conquer. Okay. So what this tells me is this trip is going to solve a predicament of your ego's own perceived separation from others. Since the ego has no conscious memory of its connections to others and to source, you're going to experience a need to get out of seclusion by bonding with different people around you. So these people can be the people that you're going on a trip with. Okay. Know that the ego is neither good nor bad. It's a necessary part of how we live our existence here in these earth bodies. And the ego can also manifest in inclinations that are either more positive or more negative in nature. So you're going to be working with these different emotions and people and forming a sense of belonging on the trip. So you're going to see yourself a lot more clearly through the mirror of these other people that are involved. And it's important that in belonging that you do not try to seek approval from them, but instead just see it from a differing perspective. Okay. So your guides are going to help you focus on the positive feelings from being in a community, which is a beautiful thing. Just learn to trust, ask for help, and rely on others throughout the trip, and you'll be successful. Now, I got 3 affirmation cards for you moving into the week. Okay. The first one I got is you're going to need to drink a lot of water on the trip. Make sure not to get dehydrated. Enjoy drinking lots of water daily. As populations soar, water becomes more precious. Those lucky enough to have access to pure drinking water should drink lots of it to purify themselves and work to end water waste and pollution. If you're going to a place where the water is bathing water only, don't drink it. Okay, just be aware of that and drink lots of water now and before the trip so that you're nice and hydrated for the plane if you're getting on a plane and from you're doing all of the different activities. Okay. Then I got there's some stuff that you're going to have to persevere through. This is a hand coming out of the water. Like they're not giving up. They're coming toward the surface. Okay. I keep going no matter what. Perseverance is the secret of all successful people. This has to do with 10th house energy I'm getting. Without it, ambition, talent, and even genius and luck are not enough to get you where you want to go. Any healing modality requires patience and perseverance. So you might have to persevere through some of the stuff going on there. Okay. And then the third one I got is I am patient in the face of delays and obstacles. This is the goddess of prosperity. Okay, you said something here. Oh, okay. You're going, okay, you're going to attend, you're thinking about attending a shamanic drumming plus also a shamanic healer, but not committing. Okay, don't decide yet. It will make itself known as time goes on. You have till June. So don't be impulsive. It'll come to you. Okay. But I did get that it was some kind of side venue that you would be stepping into. All right. I am patient in the face of delay and obstacles. So there could be some delays and some obstacles between now and then and or on the trip. Okay. That's very common with planes today because they're a little crazy here in the States. Use this gift when you're upset or you think another person is late or stuck in traffic or when you're encountering situations that you cannot do anything about at the time. Gotta love those travel delays. Patience is a great teacher. Oh boy. It's a sign of maturity and wisdom. Lord, grant me patience and give it to me now, right? So you're going to have some delays on the trip. Just be patient. Maybe bring a book with you, something to do, a tab, load up all your favorite movies and just like chill out if there's some delays, okay? If we approach them with a calm, patient, if we approach them with a calm and patient mind, difficult situations have a remarkable way of eventually working themselves out. So just be prepared for the delays, relax, go with the flow. It'll be supported. So, okay, going on my own, decided to prefer to relax and not drive, but made me decide to drive. Okay. Oh, 4.5 hours. Yeah, you can expect some delays with that. Okay. So just be aware, get your favorite tunes going. My favorite singer, I love listening to Celine Dion in addition to like my Vedic mantras and things like that. But when it comes to pop music, I'll like it I have every CD she's ever made in every language. And I just program it in my car and I just take it with me. So something like that, just making it really, really fun. And then making sure to take little stops along the way. Like if you have like, this is my thing. I love sweet potato fries. And so whenever I see a Carl's Jr. or something like off of an exit and I'm doing a long road trip, I will stop for those sweet potato fries and ranch dressing and barbecue. And I will sit in that parking lot and like love every single one of them. And I have my dogs with me. And so we have like a French fry party. So doing little stuff like that on the way down and on the way back can really help with some of the delays and the frustration that traveling carries with it. So I hope that was helpful, Janine, and thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, come back and let us know how it goes. That's exciting. It's not till June, so you have a lot of planning to do, but I'm excited for you. Oh, and Care Bear is giving you some help there. Thank you, Care Bear. Yep. So wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Oh, Shem, good to see you. Welcome, Shem. All right. So our next, just to give you guys an idea, we have Jessica Lynn, and then we have Ilias, and I hope I'm saying your name right. And then it's X Cripple on Twitch. And then I'm going to go into lightning round unless we see some more tippers. Okay. Oh, and you're welcome, Janine. Thank you so much for joining. All right. So next question. Let's find you. Okay, Jessica Lynn. May I have a general message from my guides? Yes, you may. All right. Go to my guide first to see if he wants to talk to you. And he does. Woo-hoo. Okay. Let's go to Karma cards and see where they want you to focus on. Very clear. Oh, spirituality. Okay. I know you're a very spiritual person. Oh, Venus, that's awesome. I'm working on this right now. This is interesting. We might be in similar energy, Jessica. I've got some advice for you if that's the case. I love it when that happens. I love it when I pull similar cards for somebody else because I've worked through some of it. It's the sign that we're all connected. I think it's a really beautiful thing. Okay, let's get something from here for you. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, reorganizing some stuff. Okay. Anything here? Crossroads. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this. Hopefully we got the troll on Facebook. I'm just making sure they're not bugging you guys anymore. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, so I got some really interesting cards for you, Jessica. The first two that really flew out for karma cards was that you're working on something hidden. This could be spirituality. This also represents asylums, hospitals, prisons, things like that. Moksha, moksha is a self-realization and the communion with God and goddess. And then I got Venus. So if you're doing something spiritual or something hidden that involves an artistic touch, it's being supported and they're seeing that. Right now, I am taking a bunch of digital art classes and I'm creating the various Vedic deities. And it has been one of the best, most wonderful things I've taken part in. And so I pulled this and they said, she has an eye for beauty and she can apply that to her spirituality like you can. And so I'm like, what does this mean? And they go, you can bring, how do I say this, more spiritual images down here for the rest of us. Okay. So I don't know if you, I know you have a beautiful mandala for your profile photo, but there's something regarding having an eye for beauty and connecting it to spirituality that they're pointing out to me. Okay. And I've got this too. So I asked, what does this have to do with her situation? I got the Two of Roses reversed. This is a weird card to get because it's a no and a maybe. So you're at a crossroads. So you really need to take care right now. Your plans have to be updated when things change. Okay. Lack of planning can cause a mistrust and a loss of faith. So there's some planning that they're asking you to step into. You need to establish your equilibrium before acting. Okay. Avoid the tendency to find blame and fault. If you misuse criticism, it can thwart your plans for happiness, reconciliation, and this energy that I'm seeing. So they're saying don't make too many decisions at once. Be careful of your actions because you're at a crossroads and they can be self-defeating if you're impulsive. Okay. They're saying get out of your own way. Don't be scattered. Don't be ambivalent. Poor planning is just going to cause a lot of confusion. So I said, what kind of mindset can Jessica take on that can help her through this energy that I see coming? And I got the Innocence card from the Whispers of Ganesh. This is one of my favorite cards. It says that the simplest gestures of love and respect can prevail over the toughest of hearts. This is one of my favorite things about this card. So you're being offered an opportunity to approach the situation that you're in with renewed peace. Okay. If you're making changes right now, because I got that crossroads card, they're saying take it on with a sense of exploration and excited curiosity of a child. That's why I got the Innocence card. Okay. Be willing to let go of any preconceived ideas that you've developed over time in your mind because they're going to hold you back. That's, I think, what they meant when they said get out of your own way. Okay. Allow your heart to be open and centered and in a place of peace when making decisions. And they're saying every day, call on us. These are your guides. Call on us to renew your mind and refresh your thinking. So this tells me that you're going through some type of a reboot. Okay. With their assistance, they're asking you to contemplate each situation that you encounter. When I find that I am in a place where my discernment is a little low because I see it in my chart or, things I'm under a lot of stress, I ask my guides to support me. I ask them for answers, for guides, and I get all my cards out and I do spreads and I say, okay, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because you guys are telling me to. Okay, that they can help you. When you pray to them, they can help you work through freedom from fear, worry, unhealthy obsessions that control our thoughts, that harm our soul. So they're just saying we're going to help you be accountable for your decisions and your results, and we're going to help you organize and really compartmentalize your life in a really beautiful way. Okay, Jessica, I'm going to see if you said anything here. Oh, okay. Something you considered before. So I think what they're showing me is that even with that 12th house energy and Venus being there, is that you kind of need to switch your mindset up a little bit, so that you can better handle these things in the future. Okay. They're always telling me to get out of my own way. That's why I do mantras every single morning and before I go to bed, because I'm like, I have tons of air in my chart, Jessica, and I'm always like going to them and saying, what do I do? How do I stay calm? So for me, like they're my lifeline. So I went to my Art of Affirmation card for you, and you said, yes, need to work with your guides more. Good. Okay. So this is what they're going to help you do. I take time to organize my life. That seems to be a theme because this is a huge deck and it came out twice. Okay. The time and effort it takes to make lists and schedules and put things in their proper place is an investment in yourself that always pays off, especially when you're trying to do something challenging. I think that's why they're having you look at those details. Okay. They don't want you to miss anything. They also want you to breathe a little more. Okay. There's a practice that I do in the morning that helps concentrate my mind. It's called pranayama. Okay. You can look it up. There's YouTube videos on how to do it. And it's a breath exercise, but it says, I am energy. We are all made of the same energy, an ancient spiritual truth rediscovered by modern science. I breathe in pure energy that powers the stars. I am filled with a primal power that brings everything into being. I breathe out obstacles to my energy's flow. So incorporating a breathing practice into your meditation, mantras, prayers, whatever you do to connect with your guides can be helpful. Oh, you're a Gemini moon. I'm an Aquarian moon, and I'm a Gemini rising, and I have Saturn in Libra. So yeah, I'm with you. Geminis tend to vacillate a lot too. Okay. So that's just something good night, Heather. Thank you for joining us, honey. So breathing techniques are really great. Pranayama is basically, it's a breathing technique where you have your thumb here and your two fingers here, and you go back and forth. Okay. And what you do is you go in, 1, 2, 3, 4, close, hold for 16. 1, 2, all the way to 16, and then out on the other end for 8. So you literally go back and forth, and it's 4, 16, 8. In for 4, hold for 16, out for 8. I use mantras to help time, but you can just count as well. Okay, it just needs to be the right sequence, and you just do that back and forth a few times in the morning as you're sitting and you're calm, and that can help calm the mind, and it's really helpful for air signs like us, okay? So I hope that was helpful, and oh, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. And yeah, come back, let me know how you're doing. That's great stuff. And they're actually saying that like maybe getting a coloring book of mandalas can help calm your mind too. So that might be the artistic piece. So, oh, you wonderful. You got into a breathwork workshop. So they're confirming that they're really supporting that right now because they really had me focusing on the breath. Okay. So that's really going to help you with the Gemini moon energy. That's not an easy moon to have. It vacillates. They're literally lined up with the twins in the sky. And so it's like having a mind with two people, it's like having two heads. So, all right. So I hope that was helpful, Jessica, and thank you so much for joining us. All right. Just to let everybody know, we have a total of 14 for lightning round. And we are now getting to our last tipper, and that is going to be Ilias. Okay. Let me find your comments. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay, I suffer from schizophrenia, PTSD, and past psychotic episodes. Well, that explains why I got the Ace of Swords reversed for readings today. I said, what? It's going to be a major reading. Okay, my therapist asked me if I should do EMDR, which is a good investment for the future. It is very intense and it may trigger another episode, but the payout could be huge. Well, just to let everybody know, for entertainment purposes only, I am going to pull some cards for you, but it's always good to listen to your physician or your doctor if they think that that's best for you. But I will look at to see what your reaction to the treatment will be, okay? Just overall. And if it's going to be as successful as they're saying. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay. Getting a lot of reevaluation cards here. Okay. Another troll. 1 second, guys. Okay. Let's see. Facebook. Okay. This one. Okay. Let's see here. That's clear. Okay. They want you to do a little more research. That's clear. Take some time out for introspection. Giving me a really good story for you right now. So this is good. I'm getting some clear cards for you. I love your Leo sign, by the way. That's great. My Venus is in sidereal Leo, and I married a Leo moon sidereal, so I'm a big fan. Okay. So, first card I got was the Hermit. You need to take some time out for introspection. Okay, you need to do this alone. So spend some time in meditation, take some time out for introspection. This can help you come from a more grounded place. That's the main thing I'm seeing. And this is also about like not going out and doing too many social activities. It's about just calming and working through that energy. Okay, Ilias, let me go to the questions here. Oh, you're a Leo Sun, Aquarium, Libra rising. Oh, in my Western, I'm a Leo Sun, Aquarium moon, and Gemini rising. So we got a lot in common. Okay. So this also tells me this is a full moon. Okay. Are you born on or near an eclipse? I'm wondering, because that could cause a lot of mental instability in our charts as well. I'm not sure if you were born in or near an eclipse, that could cause some issues too. So take some time out for introspection before making a decision, okay? Because even though, your doctor knows what's best, this is your decision because it's your health, okay? You were born the day after an eclipse. Okay, that's what the guides told me, okay? That causes a lot of issues in our charts. Okay, Ted Bundy, Donald Trump, all eclipse babes. My father was born near an eclipse. It can cause a lot of mental instability, some psychological things. What that does is it forces your soul to grow exponentially if you can push through it. Okay, it's also required to take on a ton of shadow work, like none other. Okay, but that's what eclipses do. They literally eclipse our ego and our emotional state. That's the sun and the moon energy there. Mercury is usually involved too. That could be the way that we intellectualize, we mentally look at the world that we're living in. It's eclipsed. We're not seeing it for the reality that it is. Okay, so that is what's causing the issue in your chart. I'm going to give you some mantras. You are open to take them or not, but they are definitely going to help you at the end here because they're great for eclipse energy. Okay, so before I do that, the main thing that they're saying is Four of Shells. Okay, so this is a maybe card. Okay, you need to reevaluate. A fresh start may be needed. Okay, if you are dissatisfied with the treatments, examine your heart of hearts to gain clarity. Ask your doctor more questions. How you feel is very important right now. If you're feeling tired, bogged down, take out time for introspection. Break out of those old unproductive patterns and set new goals. Okay, but they're saying stay away from stress or harsh stress producing or harsh communications between you and your doctor. Okay, that's the main thing that they're saying as you reevaluate what's truly best for you, and let your doctor know exactly how you feel as you're going through the treatment. If you decide to do it, that's something to look into. Okay, just be very, very clear with what's going on with you. All right. And I know that can be hard because of the eclipse energy on your moon. All right. So let me get your question back up here. Okay. Okay. So I got the reverse Three of Gems. Okay. So this is a yes card, but it takes two committed people to make the treatment work. So you're really going to have to go hand in hand with your doctor or choose a physician that works really well with you. If you don't have that now, remember that you can work through this. Okay. And find the right person to help you move forward. Okay. Maintaining that type of attitude is going to help you move forward with your treatment. They're saying use caution regarding your communications if it affects your efforts moving forward. Again, I think that's why they keep saying communicate, communicate, communicate. Avoid triangulating. Okay, so if like you have one provider and another provider and they're saying different things, don't pit them against each other. It's not gonna work for you in this. And if you're not happy with your situation, they're saying you can do something about it, but you need to come from a calm place, a place from introspection, and you need to be very, very clear with what you're looking for with your doctor. And as far as this treatment goes, they're saying explore. You might do some online research, maybe talk to a few other specialists to get a second opinion as to what the best treatment may be, and then make an informed decision using their advice and the advice of various professionals. But they're saying it's maybe time to explore. I love this because Chiron, who was the wounded healer, is he's one of the points in our charts that shows us where we're healing in this life. Okay, and you're clearly going you're going through some mental upheavals and healing from past lives here. So what they're saying is if you go like Chiron, the wounded healer, and you get on that ship and you start exploring different cultures and modalities and ways of healing, it could add to your own healing. Okay, so they're saying that maybe combining an additional an additional modality to what your doctor recommends may be helpful. I mean, it could be it could be something as easy as Reiki, but they're showing me that it could be Ayurveda, something related to your diet that could help, is what they're pointing out. So maybe talking to another specialist in addition to your doctor to provide an additional modality to help you with the side effects is what they're telling me, because there could be some side effects from the stuff that you're going to go through with this transition. All right, let me see if you've said anything. Okay. Yeah, it is a difficult chart. You have a Grand Cross too. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a lot. So I think we've talked about your chart before. Now that you said the Grand Cross, okay. So you're basically being called to be a leader, even though you're dealing with all of these these uh these shadowy energies, because that's what the nodes are. That's what causes eclipses in our chart. Okay, this is what you're stepping into. This is what your higher self sent you, and it's a body card. So what you're going through is physiological. All right. I earn my living by doing what I love. Use this gift when you feel unfulfilled by your current manner of, in this case, it says employment here, but this would be for your treatment. You created your current situation, and you can create a better one. Do work that nurtures your mind, body, and spirit, and that of others. Whatever you do for a living, you can use your creativity to do it. Make your life a work of art and your art a work of life. So what this tells me is that the EMDR can be helpful. You do also need to look at other part of or types of therapy and be very, very clear about its effective, how it affects you. Efficacy. I can never say that word. How efficient it is and how it's working for you individually. Because when you've got eclipse energy in your chart, that tells me that there's some spiritual stuff in addition to the medical stuff that needs to be taken care of. Okay, that's why I think I got that exploring is the best option for you, because there's more than one modality that can work. Okay, in addition to what your doctor recommended. All right, the EMDR. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you some mantras. This is a really good one. You can do this on Saturn days, and it helps us with Rahu Ketu energy. I'm going to give you one for Rahu and one for Ketu. Those are the nodes that cause eclipses. Okay, so this is one to Goddess Durga. She can help you with your mental faculties. Okay. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. And she can help you with Rahu energy. Another really great goddess that I love to pray to help me with my North Node, which is in Gandanta. Actually, my South Node in Gandanta is Kali. And it's Om Krim Kali Kaye Namaha. Om Krim Kali Kaye Namaha. Om Krim Kali Kaye Namaha. And you could do that via a mala, which is a string of 108 beads. And the best day for Kali is just at night. That's when I do my mantras to her. And then the third one is to Lord Ganesha, and he can remove obstacles in the mind and help with our mental attitude. He's South Node energy. And his is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And so those are 3 mantras that you can carry with you. The best day to do his is on Tuesdays. So you can do, again, 108 via Amala. I'll show you what Ganesha looks like if you don't know. And again, if you're not into the Vedic, just pick one, or you can look at a candle or a flame and just relax the mind, meditate. You just do what works for you, okay? This is Lord Ganesha. This is what a mala looks like, okay? This is my pretty one on my desk. My other one's a little raggedy. But yeah, just you can get them online, and they're great. And they kind of help you keep track of everything, and you hold it like this. Or if your finger out, you don't want to use your pointer finger, and you go like this with the beads as you go. See if I can show you like this. Okay, and that's how you hold it. All right. I hope that was helpful. I'm excited for you. This tells me that you're leveling up. You're working with your doctor. Oh, wonderful. So I will do it. I'm exploring many different ways to develop myself internally, because that's what has always helped me in the past. Wonderful, wonderful. And know that you've taken on a very, very difficult birth. Yes, perseverance and strength are definitely your go-tos. So I'm excited for your growth in this area. This tells me that you're a very advanced soul for taking on this type of energy, because other people in the collective aren't handling it as well. So you're doing it very well, okay? So listening to your doctor and doing all of those beautiful things to help amp up your spirit is fully supported. And that's wonderful, Aaliyah. So thank you for being vulnerable with us. And I'm sending you lots of strength and love and perseverance and just clarity as you speak to your physician and find out the best modalities for you. Okay, sending you lots of love. All right. Okay. Oh, and you're getting lots of love too. Moira is saying nice. That's great. You're not on my YouTube channel, but you've got some people in my YouTube channel, Astrological Tarot, that are sending you some love. So, and they're asking what EMDR. And oh, okay. Mickey is saying it's eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. Okay, excellent. All right. Yeah, when I had CPTSD, tapping was one of the main modalities that worked for me. That was really big at the time. So we all have those things that we can go to. And Arcana's still here. Thank you, Arcana. You know how this works. It's lightning round, folks. Okay, so let's do our lightning rounds. I'm going to go ahead and call you all out. And if you're here, I'm going to pull a card for you, a card or two. All right. Arcana, you're first. You're here. Thank you so much. And then we have Mickey. That's Steve Watts, Mickey. Then we have Joyful Journey, aka Jen. And then we have Lynn Casa. And then we have Kuldeep Sharma. And then we have Jess Ree. And then we have Prophetic Reader 2. And then we have Nell Nell. Okay. And then we have Shem. And then we have Melanie McGonigal, and then we have Patty D. Okay, so I know Arcana is here, Jen is here. Oh, and they're saying all the best to you. Okay, that's awesome. All right. Okay. All right, so I see you're here. Okay, Arcana, I'm going to go ahead and do you first. And you guys can just check in and I'll go through all of these. Feelings for you on Valentine's Day. Okay, so I will go to my enchanted love to find this for you. Okay. Oh, hey, Miss Myrita. Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, everybody. Miss Myrita is studying Vedic astrology too. She was in my class last year, and she is an amazing soul. Ooh. Double ooh. Okay. So I got some good cards for you. Okay. I got the Sun. That's good. That's bright. It literally says that you guys are going to support one another. It's a really bright, beautiful card. One of my favorite cards in the tarot is the Sun, because it's all about just having that excited, beautiful summer day where you're just out and enjoying the weather and the sun is out and the flowers are out and we're just having a good time. So this tells me that this is going to be a fun relationship for you. Okay. This is good. The feelings are good. They're there. The vitality is there. Okay. Then I got the 3 of Gems. So this romance or love may have come through it is a great card, isn't it, Moira? I know. So it can come through you for work or career efforts, which are also blessed by this card. So they're saying to accept invitations that are supportive of your career and other ambitions right now. They're saying that okay, Srinavasan, I don't know if it's Srinavasan or Srinavasan Rao. They're going to work with you. There's going to be mutual support that is going to enable you to grow the relationship further. It's a good time to seek advice from a trusted friend or counselor that can share some techniques, some solutions, and some aspirations that you have for making your relationship closer. And they're also saying that you might start a business with this person or end up working with them. Okay, because you guys do work well together, because this came up upright. This is the work card. I have this with my husband. His nickname is Srinivasan. So I just think that's interesting. We've been working together for over a decade and we're best friends. So what I got was your best partner is a partner that you can work well with. And if that's Rao and that's who you asked about, those are some good cards. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I like getting good cards for love readings because usually, because I'm a domestic violence victim, I have other victims come to me and I have to tell them bad news. And that's nice when I get the good ones. So, all right. I'm great. I'm glad that you like that. Okay. Oh, and you're welcome, Miss Merida. All right. So is Mickey here? I'm not sure because that's the next person in here. I was looking for you. I'm not seeing Miss Mickey. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, wait. No, you were EMDR, but I haven't seen you check in. Oh, wait, you are just about to be picked up. Okay, I see you. All right, so I will do you next, Mickey. Wondering what I'm feeling strongly will happen in March or begin in March. Will I meet the person, my King of Pentacles? How he's presenting etherically. Okay. That's clear. Okay. Okay. So, Miss Mickey, um, I have a yes. Okay. Um, but it came upside down. So this is the 8 of gems reversed. So romantic endeavors and other contests will be successful. Okay. You will master the art of love and make wise choices and practical efforts that will contribute to the success of your partnership. That would be, and it goes both ways. That's that kind of King of Pentacles energy. That's a very practical guy, very Taurian. So you'll know how to make him feel special. You're both going to work steadily towards your vision, and it's going to bring you a lot of deep satisfaction. The relationship will take form as a result of your creative interests. So the more you get into your creativity, the more groups that you join that spark that divine vision in you, it's gonna attract this person. Okay, so just work really steadily towards your vision, and it's gonna work out. Okay. They're saying approach the relationship like a skilled craftsperson or skills person because that's what the King of Pentacles likes. Um, don't think about results or rewards. Study your subject, learn as you work, attend to all the details with love and skill, and avoid perfectionism. That's the main thing that they're saying. And that goes for both sides. So don't expect things to be perfect. All right. I hope that was helpful. Let's see if you said anything here. Okay. Survival has moved to thriving. Awesome. Me too. That's awesome. So, but when I get this reversed, make sure that you're not putting too much work in. Okay. It needs to go both ways. Takes two. Okay. So don't take on too much of the work yourself because as empaths, we tend to take on the emotional, financial, physical, all the needs for our partners that need to do the work themselves. So just make sure that um, you're doing that. Okay. And listen to that intuition because the high priestess just showed herself as I was just shuffling. Okay. All right. Yes, perfection is an illusion, and creativity is my channel right now, but I need someone good with tech. Okay. All that's great. So, and 8 of Gems reverts comes up a lot. Yeah. So it's having to rework some things, right, Moira? Yeah. So that seems to be asking us to reevaluate things a little bit so that they work out for the best. All right. I'm so glad that you learned from that. That's wonderful. I did too. We have to set those beautiful boundaries, right? Okay, with ourselves and others. All right, so let's see what our next questioner is. Hi, Brandy. Welcome, welcome. It's Joyful Journey. I think you checked in. Let me see. Yes, you're here. Okay. I had an interview. It was a good fit for you. Oh, you had an interview today. I've been excited for your job situation, Jen. That's going to be good. Is it a good fit? Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay. You're going to know soon. Ooh. Mm. Okay. Just gotta check here. Okay. So the first thing I got was the 8 of Roses. What this tells me is whatever is going to come your way, it's going to come pretty quickly. Okay, because this is the same as the the 8 of Wands upright. Lots of eights today. So the energy in love that you've been putting into your career, into your skill sets, it's going to come back to you in a very positive way. Um, they're going to email you with good news. You're going to feel tuned in. It's great. Okay. But they're saying that you need to make your intentions perfectly clear for what you would like to see moving forward. And they're saying pay attention to the signs and symbols, including body language, as they're as important to your words. Pay attention to the body language of the people in the workplace if you decide to take this position. They're saying make plans now, not later, and live your life in your own unique way and follow your bliss. Don't allow others to determine like what's going on because there's a block with this position, honey. Okay. I got the Prince of Shells reversed. Okay. What this tells me is that there's someone in the workplace that's kind of a bohemian. They're not really taking things seriously and they might start to put their stuff on you. Okay. And they might be jealous of you too. Okay, because I'm just picking up on this energy. I can't tell you who the person is, but they're in the workplace and their energy and your energy. Oh, wow. Okay, you might have to watch for sexual harassment. I don't normally they don't normally tell me this, but, they're kind of perverted and they're jealous and they're not a good person and they're gonna cause some problems at work, okay? I normally don't get so they're full of empty promises and empty wine bottles. Like, this person's really they're excessive, they're really hedonistic. Um, they get bored really easily. They struggle with addiction, okay? The need for more intense pleasures it's unending for this person. So just be aware of this person in the workplace. They could cause some problems. Okay, Jen. Um, again, I can't tell you who exactly they are. I know, but it's someone with this personality. Okay, so that's why I got the reevaluate card. You might have to reevaluate how you're going to approach this work situation because I got that. Yeah, they liked you and it was good, but that block is there. Okay, um, so either too much or too little reevaluation will be detrimental to you in your job search right now. Okay, so just try to appear consistent. Um, and if you see something weird, acknowledge it, act upon it, like say it out loud. And if they do call you and say, "Oh, we'd love to have you," blah blah blah, say, "You know what? I'm open to a trial." Don't sign anything. Don't go to HR. Just give it a shot so that you have time to reevaluate the work environment because you don't want to sign into a contract that you're stuck with and this person creeps up on you. Okay. That's the only block I see. You're competent. You got what you need to move forward, but you're going to have to be aware of this really emotionally unstable, hedonistic personality. Okay. Okay. Hope that was helpful. I'm sending you lots of love. Okay, Jen. Okay. So is Lynn here? I didn't see Lynn come in. Lynn Casa? If so, you're next. I'm going to move on to the next person because I don't see you here yet. But if you're here, please let us know you're here. Okay, hun? All right. And then we have Kuldeep Sharma. I think I saw you say that you were here. Let me look. Kuldeep. I'm not seeing Kuldeep either. Okay. So Lynn, Casa, or Kuldeep Sharma, if you're here, go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and move on. Jess Ree is third. I'm here. Okay. Jess Ree is here. All right. Jess Ree. All right. May I please have a message for the rest of the month of February, please? And thank you. You're so welcome. Let's see if this wants to talk to you. Oh. Okay. Let's see if any of you guys have come in. Okay. All right. So, Jess, I got the first thing I got was that you might need to watch your health a little bit. I got strength reversed. Okay. Whenever I pull strength reversed, it's kind of a warning to just not burn out. Okay. If you find yourself exhausted, you need to take a rest this week. Okay. Don't let animal instincts get in the way of your better spiritual intentions and what's best for you, mind, body, and soul. Okay. Um, don't give away your power because of loneliness or desperation. If you feel dependent on anyone because of material reasons or for protection, there may be, some resentment there. Just let that stuff go. Um, don't remain faithful in an empty give and take with somebody else. Okay. Avoid dysfunctional behaviors that can drain you this week. People who feel weak and desperate abuse others, and desperate people do desperate things, is what they're saying. That's the main energy I'm getting. So don't let people steal your energy. Have courage. Fight for yourself. I got literally the 7 of roses. In the Rider-Waite, he's literally standing here with a rod, and he's like fighting against himself. If there are people that are stealing your strength and your energy, stand up for yourself. Be assertive. Okay. And as you're doing that, avoid perfectionism. And when I pulled this, I'm like, I didn't get that you were perfectionistic. I got that the person who's putting these unrealistic expectations on you is perfectionistic. So you just set some boundaries and defend yourself this week a little bit. Guard your energy. Okay, so beautiful boundaries. Let's see if you said anything. Oh, you've been going through a tough situation. Okay. I've been taking care of my 2-month-old grandson. Oh my goodness. And my oldest daughter. Okay. Yeah. So they're zapping your energy a little bit. You're going to have to set some boundaries with the daughter, and avoid perfectionism when it comes to showing her how to parent and vice versa. Okay. We all have our own unique way of doing things, and helping her find her way rather than imposing your own is going to help her with the situation. And you're going to have to impose some boundaries. Okay. Because again, this is her responsibility, not yours. Okay. And try not to be perfectionistic as you work with her to try to make better decisions regarding her situation, or with your grandson. Okay. You have custody of him. Okay. So you might have to set some boundaries with the daughter. I think that might be what the 7 of Roses is. All right. And I see the Strength card. If it's upright, you see she's riding a lion. Sorry, not a lion, a tiger. And the tiger is usually what Durga rides. So what this tells me is that there might be some mental or psychological things going on with the daughter where she's not really in her right strength. Okay. She needs to work on herself so that she can be a better mama to the grandson and work through some things. Okay. So, she makes things difficult. Okay. Well, that's why I got the 7 of Wands. That's going to help you. You have to have courage. You have to tell her what's going on, but avoid the perfectionism piece. So stand your ground, set those boundaries, but don't try to impose your values on her because she's going to be a different mom than you. Okay. But we need to get this back right side up. And this is on her to do that. So, and when I get the tiger and then, yeah. Okay. So she does have some mental issues. Okay. So being patient with her as she works through some of those is going to help you. I think that's why I got the perfectionism card, and then setting very clear boundaries for yourself, because again, this is her responsibility, but at the same time, because you have custody, it is your job to set those boundaries to protect your grandson and his best interests, as well as protecting your energy as well. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope that was helpful, Jessree. And I hope things clear up for you a little more in that front. Okay. And know that you've got this. Set those boundaries, protect that beautiful grandson of yours, and again, avoid that perfectionism. All right. Oh, Moira, you're so nice. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. Not a lot of grandparents take on the, I had mentally ill parents, and yeah, it would have been nice if someone else in the family had raised us. So you're doing your grandson a solid. So, and you're so welcome, honey. Yeah, come back. Let us know how it's going, okay? We're a community here. It's a safe place for you to share things like this. And if it's not, I kick them out. That's the beauty of YouTube. I could just kick them out. So, okay. So let's see what we have next. Okay. Let's see. All right. So our next person is, after Jessree, is Prophetic Reader 2. Is Prophetic Reader 2 here? Oh, and you're welcome, Jessree. Yeah, we have the best chatters here. We're all very supportive and loving of each other. Okay. So, Prophetic Reader, are you here? I'm looking for your check-in. I did see you were here earlier, but you need to be here for lightning round. So go ahead and check in, Prophetic Reader, and I'll go ahead and get to your question, because I'm not seeing that you posted anything recently. All right. So we'll wait to hear from Lynn Casa, Kuldeep Sharma, and Prophetic Reader 2. Let's see. Next is Nell Nell. Is Nell Nell here? Check in, Nell Nell. Are you here, Nell Nell? Looks like you got a really pretty landscape as your photo. Not seeing you in the chat, Nell Nell. Let me know you're here. Okay, no Nell Nell. We'll move on. Is Shem here? Are you here, honey? Message for me for Valentine's. Are you here, Miss Shem? Let us know if you're here, honey. Hi, Miss Myrita. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, Shem. Okay, so next is Melanie McGonigal. Melanie McGonigal, are you here? Great last name. Melanie. Checking for Melanie. Okay. All right. Looks like we're just going right through mountain lightning round, guys. What about Miss Patty D? Is Miss Patty D here? Okay. All right, Miss Patty D. So will my daughter meet her life partner by June 2024? Sooner her birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. That's awesome. She's a true Aquarian, being on the 15th. So that's cool. That's sidereal. I'm a big fan of Aquarians. What that tells me about your daughter, she might be a little detached when it comes to feelings and relationships. I'm that way. I tend to be more analytical when it comes to choosing a partner, but I'd have to see her Venus too. I'm just going to get a general energy reading between you and your daughter and what you guys can expect in June because I don't have her permission unless she's with you. But I'm going to go ahead and just get an energy reading for her in your energies, okay? All right. Okay. I'm getting a no right now. Okay. The main reason I get that is I got the Two of Gems. This is kind of a maybe card, okay, and it is reversed. Um, she might be too busy because I asked about the energy of the situation around her. She's going to be during June. It's going to be a period of incredible busyness, change, and instability. The hectic pace will make her feel a little irritable and nervous. So focusing on two or more things at once, especially a relationship and career and everything else going on, can cause some problems. Okay. So she might not be able to keep everything going on and have to pick up the pieces and start again because there's just a lot going on energetically around her and you during that time. The problems could also be that she picks a very changeable person who is two-faced or hiding their problems from the world, but just make sure that, that's not her, that's not you. Okay. So that you're really seeing the situation from a realistic perspective, because I did get empath energy, and empaths we tend to attract, a- less savory personalities. So this is something that she and you need to be more aware of because I picked up on both of your energy when I did the reading. Okay. And this runs in families. Okay. So basically what I'm getting from this is that she needs to protect her energy moving forward and make sure that she's not getting someone who is presenting themselves in one way and giving her another. Okay. The reason I say that is I got the privacy card. This is another maybe. Anxiety caused by isolation and loneliness can prevent her from putting herself into certain places or situations where she can meet people. And there's also problems that are still there from an existing relationship where commitment is still a problem because been some true pain in that area. Okay. Um, oh, she just lost her job. Well, that would be the Two of Pentacles that I got reversed. She just has way too much going on in her life, and she needs to kind of go in a lot of different directions to kind of get that back on track. Okay. Um, she's not going to really be able to make real and necessary changes because there's something in her life that was really drained by some upsetting information. Okay. She may be reluctant to kind of withdraw her attention from that unpleasant situation, but she has to retreat from this limiting temporary circumstance. So she's got some work that she's doing, and it requires a lot of privacy because she's an empath and she's been hurt in the past, and she's going to continue to attract unless she does the work. I know I'm speaking from experience. Okay. So she needs to take out some time for rest, especially as she's going through trying to find a new job and working through all of this stuff. Privacy is the most important for her right now, and rest. And then when she kind of comes out of this job situation and she's coming from a more stable, calm, and centered place, she's going to attract the right person, but just not right now. Okay. And June might be a little too soon. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, especially if given the fact that there's empathic energy involved. This is someone who can really benefit from being in a relationship. But this also tells me that this is a person who attracts the yuck. I do that too. Okay. So let's see. You are so far right on now. Okay. And she lost 2 guy friends within 3 months, they passed. She's got to heal, honey. Yeah. She's coming from grief. I'm so sorry, Patty. I'm sending tons of love to your daughter. That is so difficult. Losing that 2 and 3 months is a lot. So yeah, the best thing that you can do for her as a mama is, because we got that empathic energy, is to be there for her. Okay. Lean on her, love on her, because she's going through some pain. And until she releases that, she's not going to be ready for another relationship. And that's a really, really healthy place to be, because as empaths, we have to protect our energy. We have to come from a calm, centered, and beautiful place. Otherwise, we attract people that are looking to be fixed and not looking to be in a mutual, reciprocal, beautiful, loving relationship with us. Okay. I love that you're always there for her. That is beautiful. And that's the empath for both of you. I picked it up and I picked up both of your energy there. Okay. So step in. You can be the empath for her. It's harder for Aquarian moons to cry. If she does cry in front of you, that's an honor. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, creating a safe place for her where she can maintain privacy and work through those emotions is the best thing that you can do as her mama. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, honey. And that's the end of our lightning round. I do see that a few more of you guys have come in and asked questions, but questions are closed. It's after 6. I've been on for over 2 hours now. So if anyone else from lightning round comes in, I can get you real quick, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. So Lynn, Kuldeep, prophetic reader, or Nell, or Shem, or Melanie, if you're here, I'll go ahead and get to your question. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and pop out. Okay. Oh, Miss Myrita. Okay. I see your question. I do take tips too. So, I'm so glad that was helpful, Patty. I really appreciate that. So, Miss Myrita, I did not star your question. Can you go ahead and answer that again, please? Oh, you're just supporting. That's so sweet of you. Okay. If you don't have a question, that's fine. I'll pull a really, really quick, fun card for you, though. It's not going to share any personal stuff. It's just going to be just for you. Okay. Oh, Ganesha said no. Okay. Well, and thank you so much, Moira. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet. And Miss Myrita, I really appreciate the support. Thank you. And I see if there's anything that they want to say. Oh, maybe I'll do an art of affirmations, because Ganesha was like, good. Hope you're having a good Vasant Panchami. And we celebrated a little earlier today. We did our Saraswati mantras and really got in with her. Ooh, I got the inspiration card for you. I feel my inseparable connection to all there is. Prayer and meditation are powerful and necessary. So you can do your Saraswati mantra today, Myrita, if that's what you want to do. But when you bring the awe-inspiring feeling of your connection to a higher force into your daily life, you will find yourself both inspired and inspiring. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. That's really good. And your beautiful message is, your beautiful mantra for today, if you haven't seen my post yet, is Om Shrim Hrim Saraswataye Namaha. And that is for everyone in the chat, because today is Vasant Panchami, which is the goddess of creativity's special day. If you don't know who she is or what that day is about, I made a video about it. I uploaded it last night, so you can see how we celebrate. And if you say that mantra, it's going to bring you a lot of creativity. Okay. All right. And Pooja, I see that you're still here. I just pulled a really quick card for you. Okay. So I got the goddess of balance for you for the week. Okay. I am attractive because I feel good about myself and others. Use this gift when you are unhappy with your appearance. Everyone needs to use this affirmation several times a day. I do all the time. Even classically beautiful people obsess of what they see as their physical shortcomings. It's because the world is not nice to us, to people, to women in general, in my opinion, and men, when it comes to physical stuff. So a thoughtful, kind person who is genuinely interested in others is truly attractive. A sense of humor is also more important than good looks. I don't know if anyone's done anything to make you feel out of balance this week, but don't let them do it. You're beautiful, you're kind, you're wonderful. Project that into the world, and you're a beautiful, attractive person. Carry that with you. One thing that I do when I'm feeling a little low, because I have a debilitated sun in my Navamsha, is I will write nice things about myself and put them on the mirror when I get up in the morning, and I'll read them. And it kind of helps me kind of step out of that negative thought behavior or pattern, especially when I'm in a really stressful place. So Oh, you celebrated yesterday in India. That's wonderful. That's great. Oh, and Moira, yes, Ganesha said another card was waiting. That's Ganesha. He's wonderful. I love him very much. And you're so welcome, Miss Myrita. And Patty, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. Sending lots of love to your daughter as you guys work through that stuff. Okay, so I just want to thank everyone for being here with me today. I had a lot of fun just hanging out with you guys. This I don't usually do solo shows, but my guys told me to do it, and I had a lot of fun. So, oh, and you're welcome, Pooja. You're kind as well. Take care of that beautiful self of yours, and you're welcome. Yeah, the next card was great. Sometimes spirit does that. So I'm going to have Deanne on next week. She's a Shield Maiden. Deanne the Shield Maiden Tarot. She's fabulous. She does a lot of political readings and has the cutest little dog. And I love the stuff that comes out of her decks. So she's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have Gerald, and then we have like lots of new people next month and the following month. We're totally booked out with guests. So I'm not going to be doing a solo one for a while, but I really appreciated you guys and your just wonderful support. Oh, thank you, Moria. That was so great. Thank you so much, and thank you for the hug, Pooja. I love you too, honey. And, oh, I'm glad that you were here for some of it. And yes, Deanne is such a sweetheart. You guys are gonna love her. She's an amazing person. So Deanne Shield Mating is how you find her channel. So, and I'll be posting more about that soon. So I just want to thank all of you for being here with me today, for joining me. I wish you a very happy Valentine's Day, a beautiful Ash Wednesday, a wonderful Vasant Panchami. Whatever you celebrate today or don't celebrate, know that you are loved and you are cherished. And I am very glad to have your energy here with me today. And I will see you next week. I always look forward to seeing all of you. If I don't, I'll definitely see you in the chats. So take care, everyone. Sending you tons of love. Mwah. Take care. Lots of love.